Welcome to this presentation for Think Aspects, where we are going to show you more about our wonderful Stay in Touch system. Think Aspects Promotions is a company based in Johannesburg in South Africa, and we help small businesses grow online. In order for a business to grow, you need to attract new customers. Traditional advertising may seem like the way to go, but this can be extremely costly. Not only do you have to keep paying for your advertising campaigns, but you're competing with a lot of other companies for the attention of just a small group of prospects who are currently in the market for your product or service. It's a bit like this crowded fishing spot. There are many alternative ways of advertising, and quite a few of them involve online techniques. But no matter how you twist and turn the picture, it still comes down to the same thing: many fishermen around a small hole. We have developed a methodology that gives our clients an opportunity to reach people through the value of relationships. A good relationship is someone you trust, like, and respect. We also have learned the principle of looking after others, which means that by adding value to each other and putting the other person's needs first, we develop relationships that will deliver value over time. Imagine if you could do this with every single person you meet. Well, with our Stay in Touch system, you can. By staying in touch with people we meet and consistently sharing information that adds value to them, we build a service-focused relationship that results in us becoming top of mind. When that person is in the market for your product or service, they will go straight to their friend who is top of mind. With our Stay in Touch approach, that friend could be you. So, how does it work? Well, the first step is, for every person you meet, ask them for permission to stay in touch with them. In fact, promise them that you're going to be in touch. Many people say this, but never bother. So if you do it and follow up the very next day, you have a new friend. So send an email confirmation the next day, thanking the person for meeting and promising them to stay in touch in the future. Also ask them to do the same for you. About a week later, send an email discussing a relevant topic. That should be a topic that is relevant to your new contact. A subject that relates to your business or your service, but seen through the eyes of your new friend. Not a sales-focused or a newsletter type of email. A personal email from you to the new person sharing some value. Continue sending emails like this on a regular basis. And make sure to stay personal, stay away from the temptation to advertise, and purely tell the person about hints and tips in your business that they can benefit from. How do you go about doing it, and how does it work? Well, here are a couple of examples. Let's assume for a moment that you're an estate agent. Why not send out an email to your prospect stating how to sell your property faster? What a big surprise the new contact will get when he doesn't get your usual listing of properties for sale or soliciting for people to list a property with you. Instead, your new contact gets an article that promises to tell him how to sell his property faster. That is your value seen through the eyes of your client or your prospect. They are much more likely to read this particular email from you than a usual newsletter type email. Or, what if you're an attorney? You could send out an email entitled, "The 5 things you should know about signing contracts." Again, that is a subject that is of interest to people you come into contact with. You're sharing your expertise with them, offering your guidance without them even being a customer. Another example, if you're a printer, how to use your business cards effectively. Don't sell business cards in this particular mail. Teach people how to use them. Another example, if you're an insurance broker, what about sharing information about the scary secrets behind low insurance premiums? Here is your opportunity to educate people you come into contact with about why a low insurance premium is not necessarily in their best interest. A final example is that of a plumber. What if a plumber was to send out an email entitled, "Try these 5 handy tricks before calling the plumber"? And in this email, the plumber shares 5 normal household tips that could save his new contact a lot of time and hassle. By communicating this way, everything changes. Instead of pushing a sale, sending meaningless spam and newsletters to people you come into contact with, you are now showing them that you truly value them, understand their problems, and want to help. Over time, a relationship forms, you become a trusted friend, and business follows. So the question now is, do you want to grow your business online? If you do, there is only one website address you need to remember: www.growyourbusinessonline.co.za. Give us a click, we'll be happy to show you how our Stay in Touch system could work for your business.